Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the computer organization and the architecture subjects. So first, we'll see the difference between computer organization and architecture. It is important for every person who is interested or has a learning towards computer science or anybody who has to work with the computer to understand the difference between computer architecture and the computer organization. What needs to be understood is that although these two concepts are interconnected, they are different. One deals with the small world of a particular computer system, the other with a large world around it. Computer architecture determines the computational profile and structure of the instruction set and interpretive model of the system. As for the computer organization, it concerns the functional components and their connections that make the architecture a reality. So that's the difference between computer organization and architecture. Now we'll see the functional units of the computer. So these are the functional units of computers we have: input unit, output unit, central processing unit, memory, and the bus structure. This is how it is arranged inside the computer unit. So before we see in detail about the functional units of computer, we'll see basically what are the functionality performed by the computer. The first thing is the data processing, data storage, data movement, and the control. Now we'll see the functionality of each and every unit. Input unit, so which converts the external world data to the binary format. So because computer will understand only binary information, some of the examples are keyboard, mouse, and joysticks. And we need output unit to convert the binary form data to a human readable format. So some of the examples are monitor, printer, LCD, and LED. The next component is the central processing unit, which acts as the brain of the computer, and it is responsible of carrying out all the computational tasks. So within CPU we have ALU, control unit, and register. ALU performs all the arithmetic and logical operations. Control unit provides the control signals in accordance with the timings in order to control the execution process of all the other units. A register which acts as a storage medium inside the CPU, which will be helpful to store the data results, store the data, instructions, and the results, which will be useful to speed up the operation of the central processing unit. We'll see how the control unit will provide the signal in order to execute an instruction. Let us take an example, add R1, R2. See here, at clock cycle T1, R1 content is enabled. At clock cycle T2, R2 content is enabled, and both are added with help of ALU at time T3, and the result is stored in R2 at time T4. So this is how the control unit controls all other computing devices which are involved in performing a particular task. And in the next unit is the memory unit, so which act as a storage medium which will be helpful to store the data, results, and the programs. So it is classified into two types: primary storage and the secondary storage. And again it is classified as two types of memory: random access memory and the read-only memory. So read-only memory is used to store data and program which is not going to change. And the secondary storage device is used for the bulk storage or for the mass storage. Primary store memory is the fastest memory storage, and which is made up with the semiconductor storage cells. So each cell is capable of holding 1 bit of information. So here we call group of cells of fixed size is called as a word. Word length is the number of bits in each word. And next is the RAM. It allows to access any word location in memory in a short and fixed amount of time after specifying its address. Memory access time is the time taken to access one word. Small and fast RAM units are called as caches. Largest and slowest is called as the main memory.